Pleased to be joined by Tri-City Americans head coach Stu Barnes. Stu, as we speak right now, you guys have a couple of preseason games, a couple of preseason wins under your belt as you prepare for the new season. Just give me a sense of what the mood's been like and what the excitement level, the engagement level has been like from your group here as you get set for the start of a new regular season.
Well, it's an exciting time of year. There's no doubt. I think, everybody throughout the game at this point in the season is excited to get back, especially guys that are teams that have had long summer breaks like we did. It's been an exciting camp. Guys have a lot of fun. They've come in, they've worked very hard, and our team, as most teams now, is starting to get down to look like what it might look like once season begins. So it's an exciting time of year.
How nice was it for you guys to maybe see some of your younger players enjoy a bit of success off the hop here in the preseason? I know everybody kind of points to results maybe not mattering too much, but it certainly has to be a nice feather in the cap to start with 2 wins.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's, and I think that, as you mentioned, that for the young guys to get involved in the game and play and have a little bit of success, I think it also builds their confidence. For our veterans, it's again getting back in that routine of game day preparations and practice prep and starting to put some of the things that we talk about in practices to use. And very proud of our entire group. They've been fantastic. We had a big year last year, and they seem like they really want to continue that on into this season.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you kind of about that maybe sense of momentum. Obviously, you qualified for the playoffs last year, great home record, especially as well, in 22-23. So for those returnees, I mean, how much hungrier does it make them kind of moving forward, knowing kind of what the playoffs are like and wanting to get back to that level of hockey?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think every team's goal each season is to first make playoffs and then try to go deep into playoffs and ultimately win the championship. And that's a difficult task, obviously. But we thought we made big strides last year getting into playoffs, and we were well into playoffs. Mid conference, I guess. As far as heading in, we ran up against a team that's very similar to us in Prince George that had made playoffs the year before for the first time in a while. And you could see their experience as the series went on, and it was a great series, very close. Our guys are very excited about another opportunity to try to get back to playoffs and hopefully have a little bit more success. And we've been very excited for the entire group. I think we've got a real good group here, and we're very, very proud of them.
7 guys from your team last year are headed to NHL rookie/training camps. Stu, I mean, what does that speak to? Just the momentum, the growth that your organization has seen since you've come on here in the last couple of years?
Well, I think it speaks to the entire group, especially the guys that have had the opportunity to move on. I think that every one of them has worked very hard to get to this level and to be successful at this level. And it's great to see them rewarded with the NHL possibilities. So we're very proud of them. We try to support them any way we can, and tried to give them some advice here yesterday as they depart and they leave, and things to look for and things like that. And I'd certainly offer our help if they need any advice along the way.
Is it a nice full circle moment for you? I mean, you spent some time working with the Seattle Kraken when they were kind of developing into an NHL franchise. Maybe tell me a little bit about how cool it was to see Lukas Dragicevic selected by the Kraken in the second round of the NHL draft.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think you're right. I mean, the 2 years I spent with the Kraken, I think I know I got a very good sense of what a first class organization it is. Right from the very top to everybody involved. They've just done things the right way, and it's showing on the ice now. And for Lukas, especially being a Vancouver kid and being that close to Seattle, it was a very special moment for him, obviously, and his family. I've known Lukas's dad for 35 years, so talk about full circle moments. It just it just kind of all comes together there. So Lukas is a great player. He's going to have a lot of success at the next level, and we're certainly happy for him, and a great place for him to go and be a part of as he moves forward here.
You talk about some of the new additions to your lineup, Stu, and one of the names that we got a chance to speak with was Jackson Smith, a big, rangy defenseman who's entering his 16-year-old season. He got a bit of a taste last year, right, playing with your club, but maybe speak, if you could, just to how he's developed year over year and kind of what he's, what you expect out of him, I guess, for lack of a better term, as he kind of makes the jump here.
Yeah, he's an excellent player as well, and a great kid. I think that it's hard to remember that he's just 16 years old. Like you said, he's 2 years away from his draft still. Came in last year, played a few games with us, was very good. Actually, ended up getting a point on the power play at one point. So, he's a player that I think is going to, catch a lot of eyes here in the next little while. I think that big guy, skates very well with excellent hands. Really, really good kid as well. I think he could see that he really wants to be a hockey player and he wants to work at it, and is very receptive to coaching, and then wants to go out and put it to use right away. So we're excited about Jackson. He's a great kid, as we mentioned, and we're going to do everything we can to help him out and make him comfortable, and hopefully he can go on and have a whole bunch of success and follow in Lucas's footsteps maybe someday.
Lastly, you've got two new Czechs in your fold here that have come over and have started to kind of acclimatize themselves to North America. We saw Maximilian Curran at the Hlinka Gretzky Cup in August, a spark plug of a forward, and Mateja got into a game on the weekend here in Wenatchee. How those guys settled in, I guess, for lack of a better term, to North America, and how excited are you to have them in the fold here?
Well, we're very excited. I think they're both very good players. Lucas Mateja is a big goalie, and got in a game, you're right, the other night in Wenatchee. Was very good for us. We gave up 40 shots, which isn't ideal, but he was excellent all night long, made some big saves, and against some very good competition, obviously some very talented players in Wenatchee. And Max has done the same. He's been a guy that's come in and plays a little bit of wing and a little bit of center, and has been able to kind of fit in and just kind of evolve as he's gone along here and get comfortable. So both super kids, and it's been a really good experience. We're lucky that our veteran group here has been very welcoming as well, and helping them adjust and doing everything they can to make sure that the things that we do day to day, and if there's any language barriers and things like that, they've really gone out of their way to make sure these guys are comfortable and have all the information and all the support they can get.